Our sessions run by longtime teacher John Osborne. He and I talked during what I came to call burnout camp.
Do you think we're experiencing as a culture, as a country, more burnout now than we were before?
Absolutely.
Yeah, I think so too.
Because a lot of people were near the edge before, and then all of a sudden COVID just put it up in their face. Our numbers skyrocketed when we started to offer online. And when the hospitals started to present them to their employees were so grateful that the hospitals were doing something to sort of try to help them in that way.
One survey of those frontline workers showed 6 in 10 reported pandemic stress made their mental health worse. Dr. Robert McGregor works at a hospital in Akron, Ohio.
But I have to admit, my own thoughts were, this is too big of a pandemic for us. We're not going to be able to yoga ourselves out of this.
He and his colleagues worked with John online between shifts on the front lines, treating hundreds of COVID patients.
You can power through a bad week on service. You can't power through a year and a half. You need to have some other ways to cope.
Coping during COVID hasn't been easy for anyone, but for Dr. McGregor, what happened after he did the work was stunning.
All of a sudden, I was feeling like I was probably better than my baseline. By the end of that, I've realized that my blood pressure medicines were higher than they needed to be now. I was able to cut my meds by a third.
I keep coming back to the skeptics who hear you say that and candidly might roll their eyes a little bit and go, really?
Bring on the skeptics. If they practice, if they do what we teach them to do over a period of time, the results will come.